Hello, my warriors for wellness. A little less of the river this week, lot less of the river this weekend out here on my hike. Be selfish in order to be selfless. I'm numerologist Trisha Gumberg, and that is what came to me when I thought about the number 1, because the number 1 is about self. And Chiron is activated right now, and that's about deep healing. And now, be selfish in order to be selfless. When you're first of all, when you know who you are, when you take the time to figure that out, that's a very selfless act. When you take time to take care of yourself, that's a selfish act. And then you are empowered to help others. Selflessness. Otherwise, there's like codependency and all that garbage. And then we don't know where we're coming from, and we don't know who we are, and yeah. So the energy of the number 1 is about self. When we add up all the digits of today's date, we get the number 1. Let us go to the cards to see if there's an additional message for us. Your physical body. It's a good place to start. Do you listen to your physical body? Do you rest when you get tired? Do you drink plenty of water to prevent thirst? Do you know that thirst can actually feel like hunger if you don't pay attention to it? And usually by the time you're thirsty, it's too late, and yeah. Okay, physical body. Especially if you have a 1. If you are a 1 life path, or if you have a 1 in your life path, this is something you need to consider. You need more exercise than the average person, okay? Okay, now we're gonna get some clarity here. Okay, I pulled it straight away. Solitude. And look at how nicely the card matches what I'm wearing. Is that 2 days in a row? Crazy. Solitude. That's where you're going to find out how you can be selfish in order to be selfless, to be by yourself. In solitude. I really can't say it any better. So there you go. Oh, you just can't make this stuff up. Okay, for Sunday, when we add up all the digits of today's date, we get the number 2. The energy, though, 2 is about being sensitive. We've got 2 in 2020, and we will for the next decade. And 2 is about creating balance. So let's go and look at what's face up on my cards is balance. I just saw that they were laying there spread out, and I saw the word balance. But let's pick a card so you know that I'm not cheating. Which one is talking to me? This one I have caring. That goes back to being selfish in order to be selfless. You have to care for yourself and fill your cup up so that you have energy and a positive attitude to take care of yourself. And then, this is what I tell 2s, because if you have 2 in your numerology, you are here to care for people, but you're also, so you're an example. So you're here as an example to show others how to take care of yourself. that's part of what you're here to do. Care for yourself, fill your cup up so that you can care for others. Yeah, I had done a reading for someone. These are my cards that go along with my book, and so my writing is on here. Let's get a clarifier for today for the energy of the number 2. Birds. Sorry. The birds aren't quite making as much noise. It's a little hot. Maybe they're not as raucous. Getting a signal here. Competition. They're playing a tug of war. I'm just going to let you meditate on this card. I forgot my book in my other backpack. I was transferring things, so I only had to take one backpack today. You can see his heart is open here. Competition often doesn't serve us. I started learning that. That's an energy of a number 1, the ego, and being very competitive. And I learned that about myself years ago. I'm like, well, what's the point? You know, compete against yourself. Yeah, absolutely, right? Like maybe you're walking 45 minutes a day, and then you're going to compete against yourself, and next week you're going to walk for an hour, or maybe you're going to walk 5 days instead of 4 days, and so you compete against what you've already accomplished. But in competition, it doesn't, unless we're trying to make something better for the world than somebody else did, I guess that serves a purpose. I guess it's entertaining when we watch professional sports, so it's where we apply it. So take a look at that card, take a few minutes, and if you think it's speaking to you or you don't get the message, let me know, and I can type it in the description, or I can write in there what this card is about if somebody is wondering. It's very interesting. It does look like a baseball field, doesn't it? It's a baseball field. Oh, that's a fun numerology question. 6 plus 4 plus 1 equals 2. That's your riddle for today. 6 plus 4 plus 1 equals 2. Okay. Until next time, know that I love you. Don't forget to do your bottom of your belly breaths. Get out in nature. Take care of that physical body. Take care of yourself. Fill your cup up.